正好这一次我们终于进发出去那个博德之门。
The absolute armies are on the march. Bowler's Gate is their target.
直接去，终于到博德之门。你也许无法回来了，所以我的任务已经完成了。暗影诅咒之击，这个都搞定了，这个也搞定了。这个时候他已经进去博德之门了，所以可以了。是的。
The curse has been lifted, the lands cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
树木都回来了，生命，大自然的生命恢复了。终于完美搞定第二幕。
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you. To split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
那个画家都给吓跑。
Let us make camp before the sun yields to the stars.
这一次的过场动画可能有一点意思。
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
这里就是飞龙岩了啊！已经默认完成了那个幽暗水晶设定。现在任务叫我们跟他们对话吗？有很多酒。
Light on my feet.
这个是真的是假姐姐在这边。你不会自动爬楼梯？那些召唤物都在这里，我们一个一个过去看一下。还有一个木箱子，这个就是我们的旅行
Let's
箱。
see what this does.
哎，不是我们的旅行箱，我以为是我们的旅行箱。哦，也许可能会遇到那个变形怪，也说不定。我们先把假姐姐
I need a
拉
quick
进来。
word.
Shadowheart walks a little freer of the shadows. She could shave her skull and paint it purple. It would still suit her.
是的，紫色不是绿色呢，我还以为是绿色。这什么？我不是很了解你。其实我很了解，但是塔夫不了解。
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
你之前真的跟死亡三神战斗过？好像是的，至少他跟那个巴尔战斗过。
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
你也没有那么老，对吧？
I've passed enough years that counting them is a waste of what remains. Which is to say, yes, I am that old.
我有事想问你，
Ask it.
听说你对灵术怪有一些了解。
More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I.
是的，我记得那个剧情是好像我们暂时在那个夺心魔营地那里暂时受到那个主脑的控制，然后我们反败为胜，好像是这样。那个剧情我都忘得差不多。 就是不一样，主脑反而成为奴隶。你在跟谁说话？或许我是一只寄生虫，正在操纵这具身体。
Then, greetings, Sir Tadpole. I was wondering where all the questions suddenly sprang from.
还有一些问题，为什么不见了？
One final night in the open air, and then back to the city. Rest while you
最
can.
后一个晚上，
I fear that quite a bit of work awaits us.
然后就去博德之门。
Ask it. Then, who am I speaking to?
是，
You have
这是
far
不
more
一样，
experience
主脑
than
反
I.
而成为了奴隶。
Do not be moved to pity. It is a predator pinned in a trap. And if it wriggles free, you'll find it still has teeth.
OK，加入我。
You have enough fine young folk to run around and do your bidding. Come back when they need a rest.
年轻人的确很年轻，但是哈尔辛也不是很年轻啊。虽然哈尔辛应该比你年轻一点。哈尔辛好像是个木精灵，是吗？是呢，木精灵可以活差不多1000年。隐性在这里。
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
？Of course.
你还好吧？
Not sure what to feel. My parents are
但
alive,
是
and I need to save them. Fine. What's on your mind?
可以再索要
Aren't
一
you
个
a sight for sore eyes?
Of course.
可以再索要一个人。
I thought you'd never ask.
好漂亮啊！她现在这个样子。再见。看看还有谁对话。威尔在里面，艾莱泽也在这边，阿尔先在后面。好吧，先跟那个艾莱泽他们说。威尔，
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her.
我也是一样。
Something is different about Shadowheart. New facial creases, perhaps. A fresh battle scar I hadn't noticed. Bah, it eludes me.
发型换了，
I'm listening.
他的发型换了，你们知道。看这只狗狗在这里。哦，它在这里。爸爸跟他们每一个人对话的时候。
Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are.
额头是的，真的是额头。
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe, and he paid me well. Well enough to move my folks into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
有这么一个这么长的故事，只言口面不知心。
I was concerned when I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night, but it was just to cut her hair, it seems. It suits her.
原来剪头发啊，他有他的对话哦。假姐姐跟我们从水晶你之前认识她
Only by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt.
就是嘛，你是一个大的，你还能重新真的舍得什么东西
No matter how long I live, I will always strive to remain a keen pupil. Only a fool would think he could drink in all knowledge until none is left. There is always more. Nature's tapestry is infinitely complex. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Defended the Grove, Korga, the Shadow Druids. At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal.
假姐姐的话，她一定不会让那个卡玛那么嚣张。
I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seems my faith was more than well-founded.
这个是浪漫对话吗？这比第一个哇还没有很好的告诉。
What would you like to know?
是的，他有一点太大个了，因为我也是精灵。
I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now.
哦，他好像跟他的那个熊有关吧？为什么会这样？
Who's to say? Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened.
你是怎么让变成那个人？
I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Thaniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector.
原来他是一个大地之灵，他能够直接看到大地之灵。
You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in high forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The grove became my family, with Sylvanus as my teacher. And now I have you.
节哀顺变。
It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable.
关于爱人的那部分，
I'm 350 years old. Of course there have been lovers. Just because I love nature doesn't mean I'm betrothed to it. Though sometimes nature needs reminding.
350岁，就是他比贾姐姐还要大哦。贾姐姐才100多岁而已。半精灵就是贾姐姐，好像最多能够活到300年钟。但是这个木精灵或者高等精灵可以活1000岁左右。等一下，到底需要提醒这样什么？
Well, I didn't pick this scar up in battle. I was in wild shape, only I forgot it was the season when bears are particularly social. A she-bear claimed me as her own and did not appreciate being spurned. Right now, I bed down alone, I'm afraid. Perhaps once I talk less of curses and parasites, my fortunes will improve.
看起来这是一个拉约安自创的角色，所以他特别多话。是贾姐姐的话其实特别少。
I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature? I know, well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey.
刚刚忘记把麦克风搬过来了，不好意思。所以说那个阿尔辛喜欢那个蜂蜜宣木头，宣木头应该是做家具的。
Ornaments, utensils,
长具
and ducks. I like ducks.
有什么意思？喜欢鸭子，喜欢鸭子。它变成了一只熊，还喜欢蜂蜜。小熊维尼也是熊，它也喜欢蜂蜜。
I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected.
对，感谢你的分享。
Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks.
咦，我们的塔夫生活在对海怪的极度恐惧中。塔夫害怕海怪。
Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe.
先到这里吧。
Anytime.
我需要你暂时留在营地里。
Wherever you need me.
哇，他那么顺，那么顺从。
I'll be right here in camp. Take care out there.
其他人都会有异议啊，但是他一下子就答应。诶，法师有话要说。我先看看这个吸血鬼吧。我还是跟他们对话。伊索贝尔，还有这 这个爱莲女士为什么不帮自己补血呢？真是。
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest.
来。吸血鬼。
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back.
你还有什么线索吗？
I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
Okay.
Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
好的。咦，他的感叹号不见了。
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
为什么卡拉克会在这边？你在说什么？
The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power, the ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
就是嘛，的顶王冠为什么突然变得如此重要？
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep, Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
无数杂物店，哦，在主堡附近。但是主堡就是最好的图书馆了，你去那里肯定能找到答案。但是这里没听说过。我们为什么要去一间博德人的魔法商店？
Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
好的。 要先跟贾姐姐说一声，让她加入我们。她好像在某个房间里，是吧？是的，是在这边。 你挡住我啦，狗狗！ 好像在这边是，哎，是的，是在这里。来。
Well, are we ready for the road once more?
是的。
As you wish.
它每一次交易都有这个神奇之主的光芒。
Such authority.
好吧，既然贾姐姐学了这个造水术，那我就不学，下一次我就换了，把夜环法术这个去掉，我就换一个。哎呀，这个还是贾姐姐的法术表，这个，我们的法术表，下一次我就换了这个法术。
No one stopped me yet. Breathe deep and move.
然后继续睡觉。
Seems simple enough. Still alive, so that's progress.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
当然是前者。哇，太狂妄。我要把所有人从邪恶中拯救出来。我会成为拯救博德之门的英雄。
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city serves for domination. March. Join.
We're under attack. Help me.
逃进传送门。我们为什么这一次那么奇怪？摧毁、支配、掌握那四指脑的人能力难以言喻。我们可以支配他，指挥数千个国度，这么厉害。摧毁，太过强大，绝对不能活下来。摧毁他，或许他是你自己摧毁。帮助你的守护者，穿过传送门，向梦境访客求助。我们在夜里被至上真神的声音唤醒，一支养鸡人小队伏击了我们。我们听到梦境访客绝望的寻求帮助的声音。看起来那个守护者遇到了麻烦，怪不得我们会听到那个至上真神的声音。 还有我们不是有那个特别的。
Nothing important is ever easy.
特别的那个灵能探测器吧？为什么这个没有用？
I will ascend.
Can't give up.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
这个袋子给假姐姐了，我不知道为什么假姐姐的东西都不见了。
And I thought we were going to be friends.
哦，还在这。刚刚她什么都没有。这扇门在哪里啊？哦，在这里哦。 那么我们要尽快把他们给搞定了。我们刚刚应该先把这些召唤出来才睡觉。召唤一个元素生物。刚刚已经看到了那个土元素了。我们现在这个吧，水元素把召唤。 看这个人的样子，为什么哇那么瘦，很瘦啊？那些养鸡人。
Death greets us all, but not today. On the hunt.
神之声音，哦，受到至上真神的折磨，只有假姐姐没有。只有那个假姐姐没有那个至上真神的折磨，因为她脑里没有那个夺心魔可能，外面那个假姐姐没有感染。 睡魂者，正是刀砍神。诶，他是个武僧吗？西风战士，徒手打击。 怪不得他是一个武僧，所以用汉子把他摔倒，终于摔倒，然后用这个半枚攻击，哇，你居然还不死！ 哇，他们
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
杀出一条通往传送门的路，我需要你的说明是帮助的意思，他翻译错了。我一直看到什么你的说明，原来是帮助的意思，我现在才明白。听到那个梦境访客说了一句 “help”， 我才知道。顺发吧。就这样，不要用那个闪电石，闪电石太危险。他不受那个闪电影响吗？心如止水。 好奇怪呀！用这个吧，用那个成双之法，等于一个回合3个法师阵列。可惜杨姐妹走得太近了，我们不能使用那些厉害的法术，太危险了。那就直接用智商式吧。啊，这个可以一定打中。一定打中的话，还不如直接剑线攻击。是的。
Let me strike true.
走快一点，走上去。没搞错啊，他看起来那么厉害，什么东西都没有。传送下去。寒冬之息，啊，是范围攻击。6到10，就是12到22了，因为它可以攻击2次，还是没有这个点。哇，这么厉害！冻死，被冻死。
Quickly! I can't do this without you.
Just time for a little browse.
快一点。
Forward。
哇，还有一个敌人在这边啊！
Victory awaits。
哎，攻击太低了，攻击那个命中率。
Nothing will stand in my way. Have to keep going.
还有2个回合，要快一点走过去。
Onward.
直接传送过来。这些元素生物就是方便，攻击又高，又能传送。不用了吧？哦，他被他打到摔在地上。 我就为你造忧吧。跳下来这里，只有1个回合了，真的是。能不能直接走过去？哎，不行。 直接传送过去吧。啊，还好。
going to last much longer.
这么多武僧，难道这些是吉斯泽来人？你们要做什么？
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
要跳下去吗？哎，假姐姐先召唤那些生物去，刺激元素生物冰魔，然后再召唤一个妖精，然后跳过去。
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
我一个人是挡不住他。啊，吉斯养鸡人，而不是那个，不是泽来人，我还以为是他们，是那个和平的样子。
Now.
看看任务怎么说。 跟是那个头，好吧。这些是老怪是我们的帮手。
The skull. Come to the skull.
好吧，我们变身了。 应该选择下面。喂，要附赠动作吗？好吧，主动做不行。咦，不见了那个造血石，不小心按住。他们的血都不是很多，直接攻击他，不用法术。
Please help me.
近身攻击，用这个割裂。
It is already over.
致命一击，还不错。就是没有那个什么。 那个2次攻击。
I can't hold them off much longer.
再召唤一个。我们对付。
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
那个次级元素生物就是这个冰魔夫比较厉害了，因为它可以用这个板材球，还不错。致命一击。吐血太近了。
I need you
是
now.
这个吧。
You will be cleansed.
The skull. Come to the skull. 哇，厉害！
原来它是一个4象征，4象征。我们的那些宝宝都消失，只有这个树精远一点，逃过一命。直接主手攻击了。
What must be done?
Please, help me. I can't hold them off much longer. It's not over. Come to the skull.
No one back home will ever believe this.
我们都忘记了跳过去帮那个姐姐姐。
Moving in.
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone. 哇，异界神之旅。 I need you.
你再召唤
now.
一个次级元素生物出来。这是5环，这个是4环，只有一个4环，那就留着吧。
Let's get going.
跳过去，哇，可以跳那么远。
The skull. Come to the skull. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Never wanted the easy path. Still breathing, despite everything.
Help me.
那你们为什么不过来呀？定在那里，我真的哭了。
What's next? No time to waste.
你看看这些召唤生物都不过来。
Please, help me.
看看这些元素，直接传送过来呗。
I can't hold them off much longer.
知道了，不要说那么多次。哦，他不能跳啊，怪不得无法过去，因为他也不能跳，他只能靠自己传送来传送去。
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Maybe I need more pockets. Anything of use?
是脑怪的小脑有什么用？为了王子的荣耀，他们是
I need you now.
Can't afford to stay idle.
I've got a long road ahead.
这个就是彗星王子。
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
You are in danger indeed, Mind Flayer. What the hell is happening?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
你还说你自己是守护者，还说你自己是冒险者。
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Zone from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackhead's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
但是他为什么要帮助我？难道他是跟那个主脑有关的？他想帮那个主脑摆脱那个死亡神的束缚。正确思想，我要想看一下他到底在想什么。假姐姐也可以用神道士。Oh my god！ 再试一次。反正我们有很多激励点。
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a walk pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colourful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight!
Aid an illicit against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me for your own survival.
艾莱泽说得好，我们不会的，我们绝对做不到。不行，还是教育呢？先保存一下，看看哪个选择好一些。先说不行。
Fool! Without me, you will perish.
所以全部都敌对。但是我们还是帮助他吧，我想从他口里多套出一些话出来，看看他为什么要帮助我们之类。是的，我想不到，我以为如果我打他的话，他们就会帮我们。这些阳基啊。这个应该是的，奥菲斯就是那个养鸡人的王子，彗星王子。咦，不能看他的属性点。可以直接按 T 这个。 我19点，魅力还不错，感知不错。奥费斯的恩惠灵光，彗星王子会庇护自己的勇士。奥费斯，有一个心灵伤害的抗力，还有地狱弑父，受到地狱之恋的弑父，免疫12伤害。就算死亡也无法摆脱。所以他被人捉住了。为什么他的口有这个是他的面具？他也是一个武僧。好吧，先帮助那个养鸡人帮助那个夺心魔，所谓的守护者。
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing. Together, we can turn the tide.
真厉害！这个武僧，老约翰加强了武僧，我想不到会加强的那么厉害。看看他的属性，魅力19点，智力最高，便捷的灵犀怪，他跟那个幽暗地狱下面的那个灵犀怪也是一样，都是便捷的，应该是这样吧。奥数增强，霸道复仇。好吧。他在这里过不去。水元素，水元素还是？咦，水元素？不能控制水元素，是水元素也进入战斗了吧？还没有轮到他。
Consider my hackles raised.
现在的话，我们就直接变为。现在只有2个而已，随便啦，直接用枯萎术吧。
The bull will be well.
把它射下来，推撞，再来一次。我可以跳上去呢，刚刚为什么不跳？好像有使用。现在的话，我们就试一试这招湮灭波，光耀伤害。在下面还有一个， 哇，他是一个守卫长，高级教师。直接用这个页面哦，不用，我可以直接把它推下去，用这张。哎，推不下去，为什么他们不中这个闪电伤害呢？很奇怪耶。真是，这里还有一个。你就不用了，你过不来。成双失败了。所以说太远了，是吧？好吧，那样的话只可以用那个啊，试一下这个。这样，死云术。走快一点，然后传授。哦，不行，太远了。没有那个远程攻击，好好好，挺厉害的嘛，这个死云术。哦，为自己补血，补的好少。哇，凤凰烈焰，火球术啊！哎，为什么你没有反制我们的反制法术呢？塔夫为什么不反制他呢？跳上去，把它打下来，敲下来。全部人都补血，不，没有必要支援是吗？啊，把治愈真言了。骷髅啊，可以食尸鬼啊！看一下食尸。那我不行啊，又无法跳下去。直接中这个吧，远程攻击吧。哇，他没有受到伤害，真厉害。 浪费我的法术。受控，夺心魔之黑。哦，塔夫，哦，他杀了我们的塔夫，真讨厌。一会儿再复活他们。哇，心如止水。都欺负到我们这里来了，你忘了我们假姐姐是一个德鲁伊吗？你以为你能够打得了我吗？真是开玩笑。先把我们塔夫复活。你如果没有那个复活卷轴，只有一个复活卷轴啦！原来复活卷轴都在我们的那个塔夫身上啊。
I need healing.
用了吧，不要怕浪费。定神器。近期复活，所以无法使用动作。好的，好的。让我看起。致命一击。哇，假姐姐都变为圆形了，但是我还可以再来一次，用这个熊裂地，直接普通攻击，我22点多，不错不错，再来一次。处罚者。
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geek. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
假姐姐变成了一条熊，挡住了我们的塔夫。你是谁？这也是我需要有个具体的名字。
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer, I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
好奇怪，为什么不能选择假姐姐变回原形？就是嘛，我都不知道夺心魔还可以是独立的思想家。
Not all mind flayers are alike. I have always valued freedom above all else. In my past life and present, it has been a burning need within me for as long as I can remember.
所以说他是一个博德人，然后变成了夺心魔。你是怎么落到这里的？
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found the Githyanki. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue the Githyanki, and find allies in the outer world. You.
所以他必须要留在这个灵界的遗物里面，才能够保留他的自由意志。那场战争是怎么回事？
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus. The son of Gith herself.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Control him? Skvar! You must return him to his people.
That would be a terrible idea.
为什么？如果我们放出他会怎么样？
The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched Illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already Illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
哦，是这样。我才不是领习惯呢。
You are already more Illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
你这叫做斯德格摩尔那个什么斯德哥摩那个叫做什么病症吗？是说一个受害者在一个施虐者身边待了太久，会爱上那个施虐者。斯德哥爾摩症候症好似。我不喜欢你的暗示，我是想避免自己成为一个夺心魔。我以为你已经答应要保护我。
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
就是嘛，如果你能让我进化，为什么不能完全阻止那个蜕变？
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, Why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
需要什么？
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
哦，好吧，我先保存一下，看一下进化了之后的样子会怎么样。来吧。
Scrap! Whatever this gig offers is no gift to you.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special. Now, hold out your hand.
哼，给我一条虫子。假姐姐挡住。
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
吃掉它。
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane, cocooned here for millennia, it has become extraordinary.
用力踩几下，吃掉它还是敞开你的心扉？
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
变成了半明西瓜，现在你可以接受更强大的新竹科的。
Watch your elders and learn.
Have a lot on my mind and, well...
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
看一下它的特殊能力。多了一些。但是没有这些状态啊，部分蜕变，你正处于转化的早期阶段。就是它的外貌改变，变得不好看。看看我们身体有没有改变？哦，连身体都改变了，都有一些痕迹。看看后面会怎么样？有一些黑色的根，然后呢，我们有一个新的蝌蚪呢，看看是啥东西。这个寄生虫或者另一被灵气怪感染的，进化成灵能更加纯净、更加强大的存在。再使用一次看看。
stone is cold, the parasite within is un...
哦，所以给我们的伙伴用就可以。我可以解锁更多了。移位。刚刚我好像我看到别人用变成了夺心魔之后，可以用那个可以飞的，可以随便飞的。啊，是这个，就是这个灵犀怪威嘛，可以直接飞。这是可以飞很远的意思。就是这个特别的技能，看一下。部分灵犀怪。瓦解它的防御，目标的防御等级降低。5个回合。移位兽形态。不会吧？它就是说。你可以变成为一位兽，不用德鲁伊都可以变成为一位兽，太厉害了吧？不平衡啊！怯场。我注意这个是春世之力，从此治疗疗伤。自由施法，你可以你的下一个动作的法术不需消耗资源。哇，这是多一个类似动作如潮的能力，心灵庇护。一下，这个不是很明白。这个心灵震爆啊，夺心魔的招牌法术。黑洞还有飞行术，现在就是我说我们已经学习了这个飞行术，已经学习。魅惑。黑洞，心灵暴政，赤脚心灵帮助，不用学这个。我可以学肌肤全固啊！ 所以说我们已经变成了半灵系怪。可以休息一下吗？现在不行。再跟他对话一下看看。
Feels wonderful.
好吧，放回去，不要选择成为灵习惯，是很有意思，但是我们还是不要了吧，拒绝他。
You will be able to do things you never thought were
不
possible.
想都别想。
There will be physical terrain.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
试探他的意图。刚好吧。
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting to be filled. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said.
去掉这样，用力踩直接。不，我不会这样做。哇，21点有没有搞错？啊，我可以用啊换一个红色的是啊，这样有意思。踩上直接，不，我不会这样子。是差一点。再试一次，最后一次，不行就算了。啊，还好。
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then, stillness. You have resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution, and your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Whatever it takes.
All right. What now?
拥抱猎犬。好的，今天我们就暂时玩到这里，我们下一次再见。